Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So there we go, that was the teaser trailer for the next Psychic Awakening book, and if you haven't clocked on yet, it's going to be featuring the Blood Angels. It's primarily going to feature a brand new character, which is Mephiston. Again, Mephiston has ascended now to the Primaris Marine status. He is no longer a firstborn Marine, he is now Primaris. That was confirmed at the Black Library Weekender by the authors themselves, one author in particular, which is going to be writing the new Mephiston book, which is called City of Light, which features Mephiston traveling to Prospero, doing some kind of shenanigans. We don't know what yet. Hopefully that will be revealed in the coming weeks. I do know that that book, along with the Psychic Awakening book, Psychic Awakening Part 3, will be released at the end of December. It's to the mid/end of December, let's say. If you want to go look back at that list that was leaked out a couple of weeks ago, that more or less has all the details, the pricing, everything like that, and it hasn't been wrong so far, so everyone is just going off what that list says. Now, over on the Warhammer 40k website, it did say the Psychic Awakening has already engulfed the Eldari, as well the Black Templar and Heretic Astartes. There's actually a lot of discussion at the moment with the second part of the book, with the Black Templar stuff and the Heretic Astartes one. For those of you who have seen the rules, they're quite underwhelming, very, very underwhelming when it comes to the chaos. Anyway, there's really, well, I personally think the only good rule out of that was the Night Lord stuff. Everything else was below par. I expected this book to be a very, very brutal book when it came to chaos and fighting off the strongness of the Space Marines, because Space Marines are still top tier at the moment, and I was like, okay, this is the book where they bring chaos in line with that and maybe knock Space Marines off their pedestal, but it wasn't. It was below subpar, like I said, and for me, Space Marines are still top dogs. It goes on to say, who could next feel its effects? The words blood of Baal are the beginning to whisper across the Imperium Nifilus, and may giving you a clue. But again, we already knew this. We already knew it because the list that was put out was leaked. Again, and then they showed the trailer. It says it looks like the Blood Angels will be facing the Tyranids again soon. You can see what happens. Last time they fought on Baal itself in Guy Haley's Space Marine Conquest novel, The Devastation of Baal. So it seems that this is not taking place during the Devastation of Baal. With the wording that they've put, it seems that it's taken more or less directly after the Devastation of Baal, because for those of you who haven't read that book, you should read it. For those of you who have, you know the ending, who turns up at the end, what happens at the end and stuff like that. So the Blood Angels are reinforced in some type of ways to start their crusade. And of course, where Baal is, it's on the wrong side of the Great Rift, where it's basically the Wild West. So anything goes over that side of the Great Rift. It's more harder to travel. It's more harder to keep order. And for some of the some of the information that we've been getting for the next Guy Haley book, which follows on from the Devastation of Baal, Baal is basically becoming like the terror of that part of the galaxy. So everyone who can travel, the ships that can, get some kind of movement, are heading to Baal, because that is becoming the capital where humanity feels safe. So it's going to be interesting to see if that's mentioned in this next part of the Psychic Awakening. Now, what I think that GW is doing is, going off what we've seen from the Psychic Awakening stuff so far, they're basically releasing mini codexes in these books, and I think they're doing that for a simple reason. I think they're doing it because I personally believe that next year, 2020, we'll see the introduction of 9th edition, and they don't want to start putting out a ton of different codexes, or codexes, however you want to pronounce it, before that 9th edition announcement. So the way they're doing it is putting rule sets in these Psychic Awakening books where they can put 2 or 3, 4 armies. Well, the last one was a bunch of different armies if you want to take in, all the traitor legions in one book. People buy that book, and then they can use that to play their armies updated with new stratagems, new rules, and all that kind of stuff. Like in this book, I expect to see a wide array of new relics for the Blood Angels, and new stratagems for the Blood Angels, maybe new chapter tactics for Blood Angels, as well as, of course, since they've mentioned the Tyranids will get the exact same relics, stratagems, all that kind of stuff that you expect with a codex, but in a more condensed, smaller format. So now we wait for the 24th of November because the full trailer is going to be released. And I don't think they're going to show off Mephiston then, because Mephiston is apparently going to be the massive big reveal at the end of the month. That's the 30th November, and that is the Warhammer 40,000 open day. So I think we'll just see a little bit more of this kind of artsy-fartsy thing that they've been doing so far with like the Inquisitor. Probably this time she's going to be speaking with Blood Angels, maybe some Tyranid animations. And then on the 30th, that's where the big reveal for Mephiston is, and maybe the actual book itself, and they'll maybe show off some stratagems or whatever's going to be in the bloody book itself and all that kind of stuff. Right, that is me done for another video. Thank you for coming, thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts and feedbacks down below. You're looking forward to it, and have you been enjoying the Psychic Awakening so far? Again, there's been a lot of debate on this when it comes to the rules and the story and everything, so again, leave it down below and we can have a nice little healthy chat about it down there. Thank you for coming, see you now, and bye bye.